Hello, this is Kade, and this is going to be a quick review of the Thrustmaster T16000M FCS joystick. I'll start off with a quick listing of the positives of the stick and the negatives and just give you my general opinion about them. Positives, they're functioning around a Hall effect sensor, so really control-wise they do what you want them to do and with fairly good precision. So no issues to be found there. And of course you can make them ambidextrous. It takes just a few changes and you have a left-handed stick and off you go. And being that your only other options for left-handed sticks are, well, fairly expensive or I believe no longer available, they're perfect. Now the negatives. Fairly simple, you got way too few buttons on the stick themselves. You got on the center of your head, you got a trigger which is just single stage and a cheap switch under there, just like all the buttons are cheap switches, and you got 3 buttons and that's it. So if you need a lot of controls, they're just not very good. I mean, they have 12 buttons on the base, but I get the same issue as the buttons on top. They're mushy, and also more critical than the fact that these buttons are mushy is the fact that they're unreliable. I mean, I've had it happen way too frequently to be something that I can really forgive the sticks. It's just that button presses are not registering. Like I'm hitting the button and nothing is happening. There we go. 3 presses before my button press registered and it will switch the stick. Sorry, the countermeasures there. And that's the ultimate frustration in gaming, is when your button presses are not registering. You need them to register. You need them that they do what they need to be doing, because otherwise you're just going to end up in trouble. So yeah, I'm really not a fan of these buttons. So am I a fan of the sticks at all then? I mean, would I advise them at all? Well, if you need a left-handed joystick, yes, because your other option, as I said there, I'm not sure, I believe Logitech one or something had one that was once ambidextrous. And then you're also talking about a left-handed conversion that's possible for the Thrustmaster Warthog. But then you're looking at a price point that is a lot higher than you're looking at this stick over here. So for a left-handed stick, you know, if you want to keep a reasonable budget, go for it. Want to go twin stick on a reasonable budget, I guess you can go for it. But I would be looking at some other right-handed sticks. Either there may be other ones around that will be better reviewed, or you could go for something like a Thrustmaster Warthog. Yes, it will increase your budget quite substantially, but you'll get a lot better experience. Because really, a nice sensor is nice, but if your button presses are just not properly registering, they're just frustrating in use at times. And besides that, as also mentioned, too few buttons on the sticks themselves. Like, I get they're a budget article, but there are just not enough options on the sticks. Like, if you're going to play a game like Star Citizen, which is relatively complicated, or think any good flight simulator, you'll need more options available to you when your hands are on the sticks. And of course you can use programs like Voice Attack, like I do myself, but you still want critical things to be beneath a button that will reliably and quickly activate, which these things don't really do. So yeah, for me they're not really getting high marks. I mean, I fully understand that they're budget oriented, and maybe I've been treated too much by other things, but then if I look at the Cytec X52 Pro, which I had for about 40 or 50 euros more than 2 of these sticks cost, so that's how the setup, of course. Like, that was already a lot better than these sticks feel. So yeah, that's my review, that's my opinion on the Thrustmaster T16000M FCS sticks. Not brilliant, I'm sorry to say, but if you need a left-hand stick, there you go to option. I hope this was informative to you, and if you have any feedback from me regarding this, then please leave it down below. I'm quite new to doing a video review like this, so it's probably not brilliant, but we're trying. And besides that, thank you so much for watching.